I want y'all to see that engine there to know that this is for real. We are actually attempting this foolishness. Look at that, Worksman. That bike right there is so much fun to ride. Hell of a lot more fun than that truck over there. But let me tell you, I want to do like my buddy does. Richard, this is how he builds stuff, man. He gets an idea and he tells y'all all about it. So let's build one right now. Build it by mouth. Here we go. We're going to take this right here and we're going to put this back here, closer to the tire. We may just move this back tire up here, cut this off right here, cut this off, bring the back tire closer to the seat bar, and therefore the engine will be closer and the chain will only require one chain instead of two. Okay. Then we'll be able to put the motor in sideways. We'll put a different intake on it, turn the motor completely sideways, a 2-horse Briggs & Stratton, and wedge it right in here. It fits great too, man. It looks good. We'll put a different intake manifold on it, a special carburetor. Okay. And we could either put it in sideways right here close, make the chain short like that with a 1-chain jobby, which I'm not real fond of that because I'm afraid it'll be in the way of the pedals. And this bike has to be fully functional, just in case the motor quits running, the drivetrain fails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this frame right here on the top, and we're going to put a platform right here. We're going to have a motor sitting there, because in real man's terms, I can't get another intake exhaust, and I don't know if another gas can will work on it, man. If you try to use another gas tank, yeah, you can feed it gas with a hose, a gas line, but when you do, it's very doubtful that the engine is going to run with the carburetor not level. It has to be in a horizontal level position, man. If it's not, I don't think the gas will flow correctly, even though it's under a vacuum. I really don't know, but I want to tell y'all, through all my years with fooling with stuff, I don't think that you can turn that motor sideways and it'll run right, you know, because of the carburetor on it. Of course, the gas tank, if you turn it sideways, you've got to take the gas tank off of it. If you take the gas tank off of it, you've got to figure out another gas. I got a gas tank, and I can put it on the end of a plastic line under there. I can rig it up, you know, but will it run? Will it run turned sideways like that? I don't know, man. There's only one way to find out, y'all. And if you're serious about turning the motor sideways, that's what you'll do. You know, but why turn the motor sideways when I'm not really going to gain that much by doing so? You know, it's going to be a lot of headaches what it's going to be, and you turn the motor sideways like that. Well, let's see what'll happen, y'all. Nothing. Little, if anything, right? Let's say that it was in here like this. It still winds up almost in the same place, man. It does. Winds up almost the crankshaft right here, the pulley. That's what we concern ourselves with. The drivetrain right there. Still winds up almost in the same place, so and then you wind up with the burden of not having any place really for the gas tank to go. You might be able to put the gas tank right here, put the motor in there sideways, if you could get the gas line linked up again to the carburetor that's on the bottom of it. But if it's tilted this way, let's see here how it would be in actuality. It would be like this. There ain't no float inside this thing, man, so there's no float system there. It just sucks gas directly out of the tank into this. There's the choke on it. Goes in there. And it runs. I think the best research you can do on something like that is just try it out, man, see if it'll work, right? Put a clutch on here with a sprocket. Hopefully a sprocket chain that'll fit the chain that I have in the back and that sprocket right there. .40 or .41 they call it. Alright, and we'll just talk about what we're going to do. I'll be a do boy today. Right? But you know, folks, it has to start somewhere. With a dream, you have to have an idea. Ideas are powerful, but you need to be realistic about it because you want the stuff to work. You want to have pedals so the bike is legal and you can ride it. You don't want it to go over 20 miles an hour. You want it to be as small as it can be, a 2-horse, be within the 49cc limitation of the law. And you want a heavy-duty back around. You want something dependable, man. And a real low gear ratio right here, so in case you have to pedal the darn thing. Because the bike's going to be a good 25 pounds heavier due to the engine and drivetrain.